Hello, everyone. So what I'm going to do is kind of like how earlier I broke down Samaj Morgan's incompetency. I'm kind of going to break down a couple plays I saw from Bryce Underwood during the game against Michigan State in Michigan, where Michigan won 31-20 on Saturday night. Took Paul Bunyan home back to Ann Arbor. I'm just going to break down what I saw during the game that I thought was great, and then also I'm going to break down what I saw that was not good. As you can clearly see, Bryce Underwood had a QBR of 38.5, which is not good. We didn't necessarily need Bryce Underwood to throw the ball to win this game, since Justice Haynes and Jordan Marshall had over 250 yards rushing that day, and we just completely dominated Michigan State. So what we're going to do is kind of break this down, and starting off with, we have Michigan lined up in the pistol formation. It's 1st and 10 on Michigan's 33-yard line. With 9 minutes and 2 seconds into the first quarter. So lined up in pistol formation, we have we have Justice Haynes in the backfield. We have Marlon Klein motioning out to the flats. And then we have Andrew Marsh, and we have Donovan McCauley. And Andrew Marsh is playing on the seams right now. So what we can see is that Michigan State right now is in cover 2 defense, and why you can kind of tell that they're in cover 2 is that you have the 2 deep high safeties, and as the play progresses, you can see the free safety and the strong safety over here kind of go back into playing deep zone. It's not man coverage, and the reason why you can tell it's not man is when Marlon Klein motions. You don't see anybody following him, so it's not man coverage. So we have cover 2 defense that's set by Michigan State. So as the play progresses, we start off in play action. You can see that the Will and Mike and Sam are right here. These are linebackers. What Will is, it's the weak side linebacker. The Mike is the middle, and then the Sam is the strong side. So as the play progresses, we have Donovan McCauley running out on the edges, and then Andrew Marsh is on the seams. What Andrew Marsh does is he runs a dig and go route, which is he basically just runs like 5 yards, cuts out, and runs up the numbers, and that gets us 15 yards, which is a good play. I really did like this play, and to kind of talk about what I liked about this. So Marlon Klein, as he motions, he runs in the flats, and what this is doing is bringing out the Sam, and then you also have a corner that's also playing in the flats right here as well. The Sam linebacker, seems to me, he's playing in a kind of like a middle hook curl, or like a curl zone, which is basically they're going to hang out right here. And then the Mike is going to be hanging out here in this box, and the Sam, or the Will, is going to be hanging over here on the left-hand side. So as this goes on, Marlon Klein is kind of like playing as like a decoy, and so does Donovan McCauley. And that leaves separation for Andrew Marsh to be wide open when they attack the edges. Attack the basically outside in the perimeters. So seeing this from a different angle, as you can see, Marlon Klein motions, it's play action. Going forward, you see that Donovan McCauley up here on the right-hand side where my mouse is at, you can see that Donovan McCauley is running a post route, and what that does, it brings up the corner over here and also the strong safety into their zones, and that leaves separation for Andrew Marsh to be wide open, which is this is why I think this is a good play, and it was very well planned by Chip Lindsey, and Bryce Underwood, as he's rolling out, he sees that he's being pressured by number 9, one of the defensive edges, and to where like he has to get the ball off pretty quick. Was it a great throw? No. If this ball was thrown much better, to where Andrew Marsh didn't have to jump to stop momentum, I think Andrew Marsh would have went for 50, probably to the house or maybe inside Michigan's red zone, and we would be first and goal possibly. What I also liked about this too, and like you can kind of just tell that like it is cover 2, is because like because the outside, the weak side, the tight end that's over here kind of runs a little bit out and drag route right here, like a little bit of a deep drag, and he's wide open. So if Bryce, let's say that in a hypothetical world, that the corner that was playing outside in the edges stays in his zone, kind of stays in the zone over here, and Andrew Marsh is covered like he's playing that, then you would have Zach Marshall right over here wide open if he can make this throw. So he has a couple of options, which is something I kind of liked about this play. It wasn't a linear choice for Bryce Underwood.